Do not attempt to adjust your computer. There is nothing wrong. We have taken control as to bring you this special show. Through cyberspace, the Mothership flies. Once again, my name is Dobie Maxwell, also known as the King of Uranus. Over to your left, to my right, Greg DeGuire is here, fresh back from surgery like the $6 billion man. They have rebuilt him. He is insured, locked, cocked, and ready to rock. To my left and to your right, the Millennial Falcon, Carrie Turner is here, all dolled up because we had our pictures taken.
Yeah.
So you're the cute one. We just have to kind of
gotta make up
Miss America and
What's worse than thorns? If she's the rose, it's usually a rose between two thorns. What's worse than a thorn?
Manure that
We're the manure. She's the flower growing out of the manure.
Exactly right. We're glad you're here. We are celebrating.
Oh, wait, hold on. Manure flower. I got it.
Manure flower.
Yeah.
They'll be opening at the Lollapalooza next summer.
That was easy.
Front row. I'm expecting you guys there.
Bug Poo. Who else is going to be there?
The Pooh Chuckers and TJ Weenies.
Yeah.
It's a big show, but today, whenever you're watching this, is our number 13, anti-triskaidekaphobia, the anti-fear of the number 13. We're going to be talking about numerology and numbers today. We count the shows, who knows why, but we do. We talk, we do what we do, and then put them on the pile.
Yes. I think counting episodes and episode numbers, I think they're milestones. I mean, if you look at everyone in TV history, they all want to hit the 100 episode mark just as a milestone, but everyone wants to hit the MASH mark of 11 seasons, and I don't remember how many episodes that was. I should probably know that, but I think counting episodes, I think, is a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, we are at number 13, and we had a numerologist on one of our radio shows, and I had no idea about numerology. Have you ever dived into that?
I haven't studied it at all.
Well,
It's older than Christianity. It's older than religion. Numbers are basically energy, and numbers have been around. The universe is basically a giant math problem.
I'll buy that.
I didn't get through 7th grade algebra myself.
No, I learned more from this show than school. So.
Well, then you're in trouble right there. We should
Yikes.
be like the Sesame Street of.
If that's not a statement on the American education system, I don't know what.
Hopefully, we get some tax money as a subsidy. Would be kind of nice.
I mean, one thing in numerology that I found out years ago is Donnie and Marie Osmond, two big uns on numerology. They're obsessed with the number 11. Because if you add up Donnie and Marie and Osmond, somehow or another, they were all tied to the number 11. So everything they do is on the 11th day or the 11th hour, anything the 11th month, they were obsessed with the number 11 for reasons I don't know.
Allegedly, according to numerology practices, the number, if you're born, when is your birthday?
January 12th.
January, so you're 1/12/97, and your birthday did
11/30/72.
So you're at 11. If you're born on the 11th day of the month or the 22nd of the month, allegedly you are a gifted special person with extra powers of contribution. And it's uncanny to me, since I heard this, it was years ago. A lot of times you look at the not even the newspaper anymore, but online it says whose birthday is today. And you look at what on the 11th and the 22nd, there is an extra large amount of celebrities and people. It's unbelievable. Now, Lieutenant George Clinton, who the show's named after, Mothership Connection, his birthday, July 22nd. Oh. He's a 22. A lot of 11s, a lot of 22s.
Rodney Dick. 14?
I'm 14, so I'm nowhere close. I'm Pi Day.
Okay.
So I got Billy Crystal and Albert Einstein, and that's about it. How about you? Anybody in your birthday?
Jack London, the author, and I think that was it. No one.
Maybe it'll be you.
Yeah.
So it's Carrie's
Hopefully.
birthday then. Yeah, exactly. Anybody have favorites on your birthday?
Not that I'm aware of, except for one of my first jobs I ever had was working at Shared Lane's Bowling Alley. Cindy, the bartender, her and I always shared a birthday. I don't think she's very famous, but I know her. Happy birthday on November, Cindy.
Cindy, if we're not around, we wish you an early happy birthday, and go to Denny's to get your free waffle.
Yes.
And the other phenomenon that everybody knows about is the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. If you type in an actor's name, there are somehow 6 people between them. They'll lead up to Kevin Bacon. And I don't know if there's anyone who isn't.
I do that when I watch TV now. It's 6 degrees of Star Trek
Yeah.
or 6 degrees of MASH. So you can watch all these TV shows, and well, now that guy was in the show who did the show with the guy who was on MASH, so you can trace it back to 2-3 people, which I always found fascinating. Yeah, so I do that a lot now with Star Trek.
The 6 viewers of the Mothership Connection. Somewhere we have 6 viewers. We don't know exactly who they are, where they are. Maybe
2 of them are in this room.
Let's acknowledge our in-studio guests.
Hi, in-studio guest.
Woo, hi.
Hello.
They're waving. That's perfect for radio.
Adam, our technical whiz, and Emily, our photographer.
Yes.
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have 2 roaches and a cat also watching too. So we are at our full capacity.
I don't know about roaches.
Well, they're
spider probably.
Yeah.
No, I'm just they were
I found a wolf spider that one time down here. We were cleaning the place. And
yeah.
It was big.
Yeah. Damn wolf spiders. Damn you.
To get back to the
Yes.
whole thing about numerology, the numbers, and now if we do an 11 or a 22, this is number 13. Why is the number 13 allegedly bad luck?
I know.
That's why I'm leading you into it, boss.
Okay. So this has to do with the Knights Templar. So the Knights Templar, they were the poor Knights of Christ. They were the ones originally who were contracted by the Church of England to bring forth travelers from England to thy Holy Land. So they traveled through all of Europe, through North Africa, to bring him to Jerusalem, to bring him to the place where Christ died. Now it's called the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the mountain where he was put up and nailed and the whole thing. So the Knights, the Templars, were supposed to be the back and forth to make sure everyone on this road was protected. Now the Knights Templar have a very, very long and bizarre history, of which I think is telltale for another show down the road. I'm not going to get too far into what they do. We would take the rest of the show. But the Knights Templar had a lot of power, had a lot of money, had a lot of influence, had lots. So they became more powerful than the church itself. So at some point in time, I don't remember what pope it was. Anyways, he decided that the Knights...
Pope Lenny the 15th.
Pope Lenny the 15th decided that the Knights had gone too far and their reign had to come to an end because they knew too much. Whatever they knew, it was too much for the church to handle. So it was decided upon whatever month that was, that the 13th of that month, the 12th, as soon as it hit midnight on the 13th, they were all set to be destroyed. Half of them were burned. A lot of them were murdered in their sleep. So to put this in today's terms, if anyone has seen The Purge of the Jedi and Revenge of the Sith, it's the same thing that Palpatine did to the Jedi, the Pope did to the Knights Templar. I wonder where Lucas got his ideas from. I'm on to you, George. Anywho, that's why it's known as Unlucky 13.
All right.
Now, I was always told that it was because of Jesus and the 12 apostles and the 13 and Judas and the whole deal. So that was...
I hadn't even heard that one.
That's what I had heard.
Well, see, multiple theories.
Don't know if it's true or not. Have you heard any theories about that? Don't just roll the dice and that's...
I think my answer is the sexy answer. If it's not true, it's
No,
certainly
it could definitely be the sexy answer. But I mean, a lot of buildings still this day do not have 13th floor.
No, that's
which
true.
Which is stupid because it says goes to 14, which is the 13th floor.
Right.
But that's very true.
Agreed. Well, what about good luck charms? Anybody have any good luck charms that they keep with them? Like if they're going to do something that they... So the Green Bay Packers, I'm not going to go too far into sports, or a lot of sports teams that when they enter the field... There's a specific plaque that they touch. They all put their hands on this plaque on the way out to the field. It's like a good luck charm. So this is a place in Illinois you can rub Lincoln's nose in. There's a bronze statue of Lincoln somewhere in Illinois where you can rub his nose for good luck. There's all these good luck things. Anyone ever have any good luck charms that they kept with them or did before anything?
Well, I don't know. I was a kid. I even thought that they gave me a rabbit's foot. And they said it's supposed to be good luck. And I thought, it's not good luck for the rabbit.
No, that's horrible luck for the rabbit.
Yeah. So you get this rabbit walking around with that cut off thing.
Tripod rabbit.
Tripod rabbit.
Wait a minute.
Do one
there we
at
go.
a time. Tripod rabbit. Playing at the Kalamazoo County Fair.
We'll be opening for Eddie Rabbit anytime soon.
That's not his real name,
I didn't know. What is his real name?
No, Sydney Rabbit.
Of course. Opening for Eddie Rabbit. Rabbititis. But yeah, I guess, no, I used to bowl an awful lot. So I had the same... towel that I always used, and I never washed that towel. This is disgusting, but for 20 years, I thought that if I washed the towel, the juju would run out. So I think my bowling bag is upstairs. I think I have a crusty, dirty...
You don't want to have a juju.
Did you get the highest score? I forget what you got it for. Was that during that streak?
During that streak, yeah. I still have the towel that I used that day, that I rolled an 864 series. That was the highest in this particular city. At that time, it was ranked number 25 in the state, 50 in nation, and top 100 worldwide.
Congratulations for your kegling prowess.
I don't want to get too far off topic, but I did have a lucky bowling towel.
No, but what I'm saying is I think you're going off the rails on a crazy train from luck to superstition.
Okay, well, all right.
About that.
So, based on my superstition, I thought that having a lucky towel would do me better. Is that the proper way to say that?
So is it like a mental placebo? In your mind, if you think it is, you could have bowled a 42.
Yeah.
That's true.
Had you wash it.
Yeah, mental placebo. We're getting.
I like
we got lots of ones tonight.
A big concert series coming up here. We're going to be doing a good thing.
Because if you trick your brain into that it's going to be the truth or that it's going to work out better, whether it does or not, automatically gives you a little bit better. I guess the word would be luck, because you're already thinking through it.
Some people say they don't believe in luck. They don't believe it. Do you have a theory on it?
No, not particularly.
I definitely believe in luck.
I do. I think there is good and bad luck. My comedy persona has been Mr. Lucky for years, and I did not come up with that. Someone said, I've never met anybody that has had worse luck wrong place, wrong time than you. It is totally. I took my friend out that gave me that. He was a radio guy, and we went out. I said, "Look, it's your birthday. I'll take you anywhere you want to go to eat steak, lobster, whatever you want to go." He goes, "I want to go to the truck stop. They have a buffet there." And I said, "Look, I got a couple of bucks. I can take you past the truck stop." He goes, "Nope, that's where I want to go." So he wanted to have the buffet, which looked disgusting to me, and they had a ribeye steak special. It was like $5.99 ribeye steak. Yeah, I like ribeye steak. I like it rare. This has a point. Take a big lighter, put it under it. Knock off its horns, wipe its butt, bring it out. Rare steak. That's how I like it. So when I'm sitting there, 2, 5, 10, 20 minutes go by. The waitress goes back, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I forgot your order. It fell down. I'll be right back." I said, No, it's okay. He's done eating now. I'll get a hamburger on the way out. No, I promise. Goes back again, goes off for shift. Again, another 20 minutes. It doesn't show. Frustrating. Don't get the thing. And my friend said, "You are Mr. Lucky. Things happen to you." And again, that's not a life or death thing. It's an inconvenience. I'm not saying that I get hit with meteorites or anything like that. But anybody that knows me says, I've been around you, and there's a vibe about you that if there's a worst case scenario, it seems to find you.
I watched your comedy bit that you did on Craig Ferguson, I think.
It's totally true.
And that was exactly what you're explaining.
That's the theme. And I was going to do that. I called, there's a comedy writer named Gene Parrott. He's very famous in the comedy circle. And I said, "I'm going on my first TV show. What do I do?" He goes, "Well, if you're going to be Mr. Lucky, you go on TV and in 5 minutes you tell them how you have bad luck as many times and as many ways as you can." So that's basically what I did. And I thought, people, there is good luck and there is bad luck. Some people say, "Well, I had bad luck. I missed the bus." So I'm sitting there, so while they're waiting for the next bus to come, the person that they end up marrying shows up. They wouldn't have met that person had they caught the first bus. So the bad luck turns around and is good luck in the long run. I don't have things like that.
Yeah, that borders on quantum mechanics, too. In quantum physics, it will tell you that for every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Mm-hmm. So that's not necessarily luck. Call it what you will. Anything. Sure, luck, why not? Yeah. So I was going to say before that on my way to physical therapy a couple of days ago, I hit something. And anytime you hit something with your car, I'm going to call that bad luck, wrong place, wrong time, what have you. I hit the most obscure thing I've ever seen on the road. I was driving down the road. I hit a critter. A flying critter. I hit an amphibious assault vehicle, a duck.
Oh.
I was driving thusly.
Amphibious duck.
Thusly. And I saw in the corner that it was a brown duck, not a mallard. I don't know what the hell a brown duck is. Mm-hmm. But he stood up and he's flapping. I was like, "Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it." Son of a bitch jumps up. I'm driving and I'm like, God. He hits the windshield. And and it rattled off the truck. I don't know. I was no damage to the windshield.
Did it snap its little duck neck?
I thought for sure that son of a... I thought it was going to go through the windshield.
What's up with you and ducks? Didn't you hit a golf ball into...
That was a goose. Oh. Yeah, that was a goose. Yeah, one time... So I never hit a duck before. I'm sorry. I've never seen anyone hit a duck before. It didn't sound good.
That's one dumb duck.
One dumb duck. I thought, well, if he wants me to pay for his medical bills, he'll have to bill me. Foul joke, I know. Anyways, yeah, the golf course, while playing golf, I have a bad slice. So you play for the slice. So if you try to hit the ball straight and it all goes in a different direction, that's called a slice. So I played for the slice. So I aimed the wrong direction, thinking if I hit it my normal, it'll go the right direction, playing for the slice. So there was a family of geese walking across the fairway. I'm like, well, they're right in my direct line. There's no way I'm ever going to hit them because I always foul it up and hit the ball the opposite direction. So I get my 5-iron out. I'm in the middle of the fairway, and I wha-boom! And I tagged that mama goose in her stomach like a hollow, just a sound like that. And the goose took a half step and went out. He gone.
Dead?
I think I shocked the proverbial poop out of it. And I ran. I'm like, I'm out. But proverbial poop. All right, there we go. I like that one. So yeah, I have.
So you killed the goose?
I may have.
What didn't you like give it mouth the duck resuscitation?
It's a Canadian goose. I hope it died. I'm sorry if PETA is watching, but Canadian geese are a menace to society.
Why is that?
They're everywhere, and when they're there, they don't leave. You cannot get rid of them. If they nest in your backyard, guess what? They will be in your backyard to the end of your life.
Not if you bring the grill out.
Doesn't matter. Then they'll bring their friends to eat your food.
No. They're going to be the food.
Yeah, the only way to get rid of Canadian geese is to chase them off with an umbrella.
Should have saved the duck and had it for dinner that night.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go back for the duck. Yeah, that was just a... hits the corner of the windshield.
The luck of the duck.
I kind of felt bad for the duck, but I wasn't going to go back and find out exactly what happened.
Now there are certain things I think that in luck it just happens, like the lottery winning numbers. That's luck. Somebody's got the right number on the right day. Is that total random chance? Is that an energy that you can bring to say, okay, I'm willing myself to win this number? I have no idea.
You don't know. Well, going back to bowling too with the lucky towel, the score that I shot, everyone's like, "Wow, that was lucky." You had to think about it. Well, maybe I'm good. I mean, I was good, but you think about a number that big. Yeah, maybe there was a lot of luck involved. Because again, once the ball leaves your hand, you don't know what's going to happen. Like playing cards. Everyone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna win at poker tonight." How do you know that? Don't you have to play with what you get dealt? Isn't it luck after that? I mean, I think there's a little bit of luck involved with just about everything you do.
I mean, people have tried to crack the casino code of luck for years.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
It was my birthday one year.
Unintentional.
Years ago, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to put $20 in a slot machine because it's my birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that. I'm thinking, okay, being the cheap SOB that I am, I'm not going to put the full amount of quarters in. I'm going to put 1 quarter in, and there's,
and when you hit the
jackpot.
jackpot.
The very first pull, I put 1 quarter in. I hit the 3 sevens. And it's going smoking, it's sparking, it's got things, firecrackers going off. The lady behind me was about 102. She had an oxygen tent. She was ready to throw her knitted panties at me because I was rich.
Yeah.
And she said, "What?" And I said, "I only put 1 quarter in." So I got about $50. It turns out if I didn't, I would have won like $18,000.
Yeah.
2 more quarters. I said, "Here's the 2 quarters. Can I put them retroactively?" No, you got to play all the quarters all the time. Who would thought you'd hit on the first pull?
That's why I learned that lesson also. So anytime I play slot machines, I always bet max because you never know. Now, the one time that worked out for me, we were in the Bahamas, won a trip, and they have a casino on Atlantis. The Atlantis Resort has a casino. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. But once I found that out, Lori, she was in all these meetings and such, so I'm like, well, I'm going to go gamble. I mean, why not? So...
Don't have life savings.
Yes, who cares?
We'll be living in a sewer when we get home. But
live
under it.
Yeah, if I lose it out, we'll be living under the sea here in the Atlantis with Sebastian the Crab and everybody else.
Free drinks.
Yeah.
Under the sea.
Under the sea. So the machine next to me was they were working on it. There was a maintenance tech, had the door open, all the ribbons and the reels. He was resetting, realigning. So he closes the gate and says, "Okay, this machine's open to play." Well, maybe it's luck that he just worked on this thing. I'm going to try my hand on it. I dropped $20 in there, fed the machine, started hitting the buttons. Halfway through, the machine lights up. But I didn't land on anything. There was three straight lines that you could win on, and then 2 crossing lines that you can win on. And I guess sometimes if you land on a certain one, in the crosshairs, if you land on a certain thing, you win something. But I'm looking at it, all the bells and whistles are going off, the thing's erupting like a volcano. I mean, what the hell happened? Apparently I hit the progressive pot without even it landing on a number. But because I bet max, that was about because they had just emptied the machine, so good luck, bad luck. Had they not emptied the machine, I probably would have won 40, 50 large. Didn't, because they just emptied it. I got out of there with $2,000. And I didn't even know I won anything. This little Bahamian lady, somebody from the Bahamas, Bahama
mama.
That doesn't sound right. Anyways, she comes over, "Hey, man, you won." The hell did I win? You won the progressive, man. Really?
Is that exaggeration, or is that how she really talks?
That's how she talked. And there was a guy from Australia who was playing next to me. He leans over, "Hey, makes for a bloody good day, eh?" Like, I guess so, eh? So I took the money and ran. It's duty free down there. I didn't have to claim crap. So after that, you could buy Cuban cigars down there legally. So I went and hit the pool bar, had banana daiquiris and smoked Cuban cigars the rest of the day. I'm going to call that one lucky day. Mm-hmm. Never won anything after that.
Okay.
I'm going to call that a lucky day.
Talk about luck.
Studio audience is laughing. Thank you, studio audience.
That's 2. That's not bad.
Hey, that's not bad.
Do you have any luck stories in your short life?
Not that I can think of.
What's the luckiest thing that ever happened?
I don't even know. I can't.
That was Django, if anyone heard that. Sorry.
He's alive.
That's okay. But here's the thing. I've had this happen only in the past few years. It hasn't been my whole life. I will be usually driving, not all the time, and I will get a message in my head that said, "You are going to win money. Go to a casino."
Huh.
And I've done it in the last 10 years. Thank you. And I'll make a long story longer like I usually do. One time I got this, I was on the freeway, and I got this, the next go to a casino, and about 10 miles up there was a casino. It was in Michigan, and I had about $40 on me. I said, okay, I'm gonna gamble this $40. And the first $20 I put in there, I heard it belch. It ate it so fast. I'm thinking, what am I doing here? It's only $40.
Yeah.
I spent more money on stupider things. A lot of people have. And the next 20, I put it in there in that slot machine, and it kept spitting and spitting and spitting and spitting. And I walked out with, I don't know, a couple $100, whatever it was. But I'm thinking, that feeling came out of the blue. And about 6 months later, I got it again, and I won again. And about maybe a year after that, I was working at a radio station, and we went to Las Vegas. In Vegas, it was a morning show. So Chicago was the station for 5 to 9 in Chicago, which is 3 to 7 in Vegas.
Okay.
Which is really horrible hours.
Yeah.
And I'm delirious. We don't even want to go eat breakfast. We're done with the show, and I'm walking, and I said, I don't know. I said it out loud without even thinking of it because I was delirious. I have to go to that slot machine because I'm going to win money right now. And I put in 50 cents, and I won $500 in one pull. And I don't know how I knew that. And they were shocked. I did it right in front of everybody. It wasn't a gimmick. It wasn't. I said I have to go do that. Bang, boom, 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 kicks it out there, and then I couldn't sleep. So everybody else is sleeping. I'm like, what do you do now? You put one hand of blackjack on the $500. I can't control it. It shows up once every great one.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Is this luck? Is this premonition? Premonition. I don't know necessarily. I was watching. I forgot what fight. There was a big fight years ago, a boxing match. And I remember looking up, and I said, he's going to knock him out right here. And about 5 seconds later, bam, knocked out. And I don't know how I knew that.
That's kismet. Yiddish for luck, I guess, more or less. I mean, that happens sometimes. I play trivia at a local bar here in town, and it's funny. They'll name off the topics, like movies, 80s TV shows, and Woodstock. And just off the top, I say, well, movies, I'll say Star Wars, 80 TV show, and I'll say, like, A-Team. And then Woodstock, I said, watch, it's Jimi Hendrix. So we get to the Woodstock question. The question was, what was the last act to play at Woodstock? Son of a bitch, I think that was Jimi Hendrix. And it's true, it was. Jimi Hendrix was the last guy to play at Woodstock. And everyone looked at me like I knew something. I'm like, I just blurted it out. I don't know what the hell. It just came to me, said Jimi Hendrix. So I don't think that's luck. Kismet.
I don't know. So what would you consider? Some people say there is no luck. And I don't buy with that. There's a force somewhere that deals out.
The will of the force.
It's a vibe.
Thank you, Star Wars. 6 degrees of Star Wars. It was the will of the force.
The wheel of the force. The wheel of fortune. You know, I like to buy a vowel. I'd like to rent a colon with the option to buy.
I like to
big
buy
luck. Big luck.
Big luck. Big luck. Now, what about equally bad luck?
Yeah.
Like I thought hitting a duck. I thought the rest of that day I'm in big trouble. I mean, that can't be a good sign.
Bad luck, I can recall.
Yeah, the story of your vehicle.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what I was going to
go for
it. So, we were working so hard for months to pay my car off, and it kept breaking down, so that was like $500 every month towards just fixing it.
Sure.
And the time came where we finally got our tax money to pay off this car, and the day before we pay it off, the engine blows out. And then we had to junk that car, and last week, we just paid off my second car. The day before that, my tire blew out. And it's just more money after more, and it's
that's just life. I don't know if that's luck. Is
that.
What kind of car is it?
I'm gonna call that bad.
First one was a '98 Cherokee.
It's it's an old AMC Pacer or a Renault
1912,
a Renault Alliance. There you go. That's an oldie but a goodie.
Its Native American name is Blue Cloud.
It's just I thought I was getting some bad luck whenever I paid a car off every time now.
Oh, I'm the worst. When you talk about car stores, we'll be here for 6 more episodes. I would fill the tank up, and then it would go out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Fill the tank, and then check engine, boom, blow the motor up. I just fill the tank with gas.
How much gas was in your car before the engine blew? How much did you lose in fuel?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even thought about that. That
has happened without exaggeration 10 times.
Yeah. You mentioned how you had cars stolen, I think.
I've had more cars stolen than most people have owned.
What?
Yes. I mean, you're coming.
I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry.
No, like some people rescue pets. I rescue cars. I love just if it's got a motor in it. To me, cars have always represented freedom. It's my I could get in and go what I want to do. So I really have a lot of respect for cars. I know.
Which one were you really sad to see go?
All of them. I had a real Cadillac.
Another one.
But I mean, it was one time I had a couple of cars, and it was parking can be an issue. I lived in the city, and I was coming home from a job that I hated, only to see a tow truck towing away one of my cars. Hey, wait a minute! No, that's not cool.
No, that's not cool.
Yeah, But there's something about taking a car and driving it across country. I don't know if you've ever done that before. But it's like a jockey and a horse. There's a relationship with that.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
And most of my cars have been really old. I'm usually the second to the last owner right before the junkyard. And then the steering is off. It's like those old pets, with the one eye, and it's got incontinence problems, limping. It's got the mange. It farts. It sneezes. It coughs. It wheezes.
It's like a child.
Those are the best pets.
Yeah,
they give the most love.
They
and
do.
The cars too. You get some blue smoke, oil burning piece of junk that I drive to Arizona. It's a thrill.
We have like 10 of them today. We have 10 babies.
Before the episode's over, I'll review.
We're just about out of time, are we not?
Yeah, we get. I mean, we're there.
We're totally right there. Well, thank you for watching. We are running a little bit now. The Mothership, if you're just joining us now, it was a radio show. It's going to be bigger than it was before. We've got a whole list of guests. I found my old radio thing. We're going to talk to Carrie and to Greg and to our staff here, and we're going to get some of the guests on. We're just kind of warming up and getting the chops up.
One of these days, we're going to get the staff on camera. How about that?
Yeah. Exactly.
They're shaking their heads. No, it's okay.
I think they have criminal records, so they don't want to.
That may be the case. Yeah.
So if we have any creditors here, we'll give you their last name and their social security number.
Get a hold of the Texas Rangers.
If you'd like to get a hold of us, how can we do that, Gary?
It's okay. So our front page is the Gregory DeGuire with the elephant trunk, George Clinton picture.
Can't miss.
And then we have just a regular page for the Mothership Connection, and our email is tinfoiltalkshow@gmail.com.
Let's stick with that one. Yeah, go.
Contact us. We're glad you're here. Until next time, the Mothership flies on. Thank you for being with us. We'll be back.